everyone, and welcome to the 208th episode of the Poorly Planned Podcast. I think so.
8th?
Maybe 9th. Who knows?
Maybe 30th.
My name is Benedict. You may know me better as BHL Hudson. Here we talk about movies, TV shows, a bunch of nonsense. With me, as always, is my friend, co-host, and Tinfinity buddy, Frederick.
Yes, sir.
Man.
We did... Wait, let me get my keys out my pocket first of all.
Oh,
goodness.
Oh, goodness. What the fuck is happening?
We did recently celebrate our Tinfinity.
Our Tinfinity. For those who have not seen the show New Girl, in that show, Nick and Schmidt are two best friends who've lived together for 10 years. Mm-hmm. And then on their 10-year anniversary, they have a party. It's called Tinfinity. Mm-hmm. We have unfortunately not lived together for 10 years.
Yet?
We'll get there. But we have been friends for 10 years now. And so we had a little celebration of sorts.
Exactly.
Which was super delightful, if I dare say so.
It was amazing. It was marked by a pod.
We did a pre-recorded pod.
A Woody.
Of course, which we'll talk about today.
Exactly. It ties into the episode. And then just a cheeky night out.
Cheeky night out. Getting some drinks.
Exactly.
Very good time. Ran into your sister and her friends.
Yeah. The best time.
Kind of the low light of the night. Kidding if they listen to this. It was fun.
Kidding. I loved it. It was great. And yeah, just it's also, I think it's quite rare for a friendship to know exactly when it officially kind of began.
Yeah.
But we do have the Halloween kind of marker for it. So
yeah.
it's a few weeks delayed. But still, like, we did start off with a Spectre Woody.
Yeah, as the pod fans know, our friendship officially kicked off.
Yeah.
I think we realized the first time we ever hung out solo was when we saw the movie Spectre and ate at Woody's Cafe beforehand on October 31st, 2015. And 10 years later, look where we are.
It's one of those memes where it's like, me looking back, not knowing the lore me and bro about to do. Amazing.
Not knowing the podcast that was about to happen.
Yeah, honestly. If you told us 10 years ago at the Woody's Cafe that we'd be doing a podcast
for 7+ years or whatever it's been, I'd have shot myself.
Ended it there and then.
But yeah, so today, we will be talking about the film we saw to celebrate our 10-year friendship anniversary. The film Now You Three Me, as a genius dubbed it.
Yes.
Can't believe we hadn't come up with that one.
I know, it was
right there.
It was right there for us.
And we'll also be talking... There's hella news.
Hella news?
I think we'll kind of skip around a little bit because there's so much news, but we got... Okay. This was recorded, we traditionally record these a little early. So this is on Tuesday this week. So there might be more stuff, but we got the Super Mario Galaxy trailer.
Oh, yes.
We got the Merv trailer.
We do indeed.
We'll do a 20-minute deep dive on.
I actually have a lot to say.
There was the Moana trailer last night. I don't know if you saw that live-action Moana movie.
I did not see the live-action Moana trailer.
There was that. Toy Story 5.
My God.
All kinds of stuff. Black
Panther 3.
Big week for cinema. Hella stuff to discuss.
Ooh, okay.
So... yeah, I guess we just get into it.
Jump right into it.
Perhaps move this just back as far as possible. I will say, before we get into all the fun news, I will start off with a sad piece of news, which I made...
Somber news.
Somber news. I made a note to talk about it last time and then completely forgot. But Tatsuya Nakadai passed away, who is just a little... I know the pod is usually both full of hijinks and Now You See Me-esque movies, but just to indulge the film nerdism a little bit. In my opinion, the greatest Japanese actor of all time... on the list of greatest actors of all time, period. Could be argued to be number one. Been in classics of cinema, worked with Kobayashi and Kurosawa, was in what I would probably consider the best film ever made, Harakiri. Was in High and Low, a very totally diverse range of performances. So just an unbelievably talented actor who passed away. Rest in peace.
R.I.P.
So I'm put that out there before we jump into like the fucking Super Mario trailer
into the Now You Three Me.
Yeah, so just want to say rest in peace, Tatsuya Nakadai.
Was he still like acting in his later years?
I think he was doing stage plays. I'm not totally sure, but yeah, legendary career. Rip Goat.
Rip Goat.
Want to put that out there.
Bro is Ian McKellen maxing a little bit now. In that he was just ending his career with stage plays.
I see. Okay, I was like, is Ian McKellen dead?
I got some news for you.
And also, what a not a good way of putting someone's dead. Ian McKellen maxing a very much alive actor. You meant the stage. Okay, gotcha. But yeah, should we jump into some of these news? A lot of trailers this week.
Yes.
First of all, did you see the Super Mario Galaxy trailer?
I believe I saw Bits of
frame.
it. I saw Bowser talking to Mario and Luigi.
And he was small Bowser.
And he was small Bowser.
Yeah.
And there was a bit of, I want to say, kind of flirtatious banter between Bowser and Luigi.
I didn't pick up on that necessarily.
It was subtle, but it was definitely present.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like a suitable follow-up to that movie, which I don't remember if we talked about on this pod. Surely we did. It would have been around that time.
Yeah, I don't remember. But
What did you think of that movie?
I enjoyed the Super Mario movie. It was a kind of like, I don't know, what I would have expected from the Minecraft movie, but far better.
Yeah, I think at the time, my thoughts were, it was, as a Mario movie, it gives you what you want.
Exactly.
As like a movie, it's whatever, it is what it is.
I thought Jack Black was fantastic.
Fantastic is a big word.
I thought he was Oscar worthy.
Yeah, I mean...
Fantastic's a big word.
I did, in terms of notes I took here, I just wrote, Pratt bad as Mario. I didn't really feel, because I don't really care about Mario, I didn't really, get mad about this until now.
Until, in retrospective, not my Mario.
Just when he says, one line in this trailer or something, and it's just so Chris Pratt, and I'm just like, I don't know, just took me out of it.
Going back to what you said one of the other episodes, it's such a Hollywood whatever the fuck hire.
Yeah,
it's Chris
exactly.
Pratt.
It's Hollywood brain rot casting of Chris Pratt as Mario. I think that's the original Hollywood brain rot casting. But yeah, have you ever played Super Mario Galaxy?
I haven't played Super Mario Galaxy, but I've played a lot of the Super Mario Bros. Games and stuff like that. So
you get the idea. They go to different worlds and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. It's one of those it's such a classic game that and there's a lot you can do with it. I think they did in the last movie. I think they did it very well and explored it in a way that wasn't too overwhelming, but also fun. I'm here for it. I think it'll be a good goofy time.
Are you excited for the introduction of your favorite Mario characters, Rosalina and Bowser Jr.?
Bowser Jr. I can't wait for.
Who was it? You know all the lore about?
Rosalina, I actually wrote a 6,000-page memoir. Who was it that's voicing Bowser Jr.?
It's inexplicably Benny Safdie, who is the director of The Smashing Machine, among other movies with his brother. He did other movies with his brother Josh Safdie. I don't really know what Benny Safdie's cooking, because
he's not directing as well, right? Goodness
Smashing Machine to Mario pipeline is crazy.
What's bro doing voice acting?
But he's also an actor, because him and his brother Josh Safdie did Good Time with Pattinson and Uncut Gems with Sandler and other things, but those are kind of the two main ones. And in Good Time, Benny Safdie's in it. I think he plays Pattinson's brother, and he's pretty good. I mean, he's good in it. Then he was briefly in Oppenheimer.
As who?
As Einstein. He was just one of the sort of
As Einstein.
NPC scientists. I don't know.
Okay.
Watch him have been actually Einstein or some shit. And then so I guess
NPC scientist.
Just change the face of history. Some fucking jabroni. And then now he's doing this. So I think he's both, because he's now solo filmmaking, because him and his brother are making different movies now. And I guess he's doing acting. Why he's Bowser Jr., I kind of feel like bro knows people. I don't know. I'm not saying
it's just a nepotism kind of thing.
Well, I'm just saying, of all the
things, they're gonna let the Smashing Machine guy voice the greatest characters in all of history.
It's also kind of a different end of the spectrum to the Chris Pratt brain rot casting of who's the first actor you think of Chris Pratt to,
and who's the last.
You'd think you'd get celebrity if you're going for Chris Pratt celebrity voices. Why are you going Benny Safdie, bro? I don't know. I got nothing against Benny Safdie except he made a mid-ass Smashing Machine movie.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's cool, but
and he might blow you out of the water with his Bowser Jr.
It might be Oscar worthy. I don't know. He might get an Oscar for this instead of for Dwayne the Smash Machine.
Instead of just working with Dwayne, deserves an Oscar.
But also we got Oscar news later. Actually,
is it? I think I've seen.
We'll be talking about it.
We've got stuff to talk about.
But anyway, Mario, cool, I guess.
I think so, and especially if the Bowser Luigi fanfic.
I don't know what's happening.
I think I'm there for it.
I believe this is called headcanon. I guess that remains to be seen. We'll see. But anyway, Mario, pretty good.
We're there for it.
See the trailer for Merv?
I may have spotted it mainly because you said you have to watch these for the pod, and boy, am I happy I did.
Just at fucking like 11 p.m. or something. I'll send over, yo, check out the Merv trailer real quick. We gotta talk about it.
The Merv trailer.
So Merv, for those, which I assume would be most people who don't know.
Literally every person in the world.
I just saw it because I saw a thumbnail of a trailer that had, I think the thumbnail had Charlie Cox in it. I was like, okay, Charlie Cox.
Charlie Cox, he's back? Has he been doing anything since Daredevil?
I know he's been in stuff, but I feel like I haven't seen him in stuff besides Daredevil. So like, what's my goat doing? I love Charlie Cox.
Yeah, he's great.
And then the trailer starts, and it also has Zoe Deschanel, another goat of the pod, because of New Girl. And so
and also Merv.
Cinema that is Merv. So I believe it's about. I only watched it one time. Maybe you have a better understanding.
I low-key watched it 3 times. Yeah, so
it's Charlie Cox and Zoe Deschanel. They get a divorce.
Yeah, I don't know. Were they married? I think they just break up.
They break up, but then their dog. It's like really deep because their dog is sad.
Yeah, so they've had a dog, and then they
is the dog Merv? Is it the titular Merv?
It is the titular
Charlie
Merv.
Cox's name is Merv.
Yeah, it's about the dog and everything, but they just inexplicably name it after Charlie Cox. Merv.
It's called Cox, but spelled like the penis.
That's the subtitle. Cox, but spelt like the penis, and it's just a nutty picture of Charlie Cox. Like, eh? Yeah. So I think they break up, and then obviously they share this dog, and then they're kind of like swapping between who has the dog each week, and the dog's getting like mad depressed.
Yeah.
Which is obviously terrible for Merv.
Unlucky, bro.
Unlucky, bro, Merv. And then they go on some like holiday to cheer him up, and then Zoe Deschanel crashes it, and then suddenly they're all Mervin.
Straight Mervin.
So it sounds like an absolute hooter-nanny of a film.
I believe that it says that on the cover. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I have nothing to say except for, first of all, fake-looking movie. I'll be honest.
Yes,
it doesn't look like a real movie.
It seems like a movie that was kind of made for us.
Yeah, a little bit. It has slight, for obvious reasons, dog energy.
I was gonna say very Channing Tatum
dog. So perhaps we get Charlie Cox eating the dog in this, or whatever we said happened to dog.
We said the dog kind of like walks on 2 legs or something like that.
Channing Tatum chases it down Looney Tunes style and eats it or something. So perhaps Charlie eating that Merv. Never mind, scratch that.
Charlie eating that Merv. What could that possibly mean?
I don't want to know. But yeah, Merv.
Mervin out?
I could be totally wrong with this. This might come out on my birthday.
Oh my god.
Which is,
so,
I mean, not a
happy birthday, you.
Yeah, I mean.
Do you think Charlie Cox is an absolute Mervert in this?
Almost certainly.
Yeah, I'm excited for the little dynamic between Charlie Cox and Zoe Deschanel. I can weirdly imagine that'd be kind of like a funny back and forth and good chemistry. Yeah, I want to say.
Again, fake movie core. But as fake movies go, I like Charlie Cox and Zoe Deschanel. Am I going to watch this? Probably not.
No, we have to watch this.
It might happen. We might spend my birthday watching this on repeat. But yeah,
Mervin.
What is there to say? Well, I guess I have the answer to this. You did not see the Moana trailer.
I didn't even realize it came out.
You didn't miss much, but it's like a teaser.
Is Dwayne Maui?
He is, but you only see his back. And he jumps off a cliff.
Oh.
He yells Tee-hoo, or whatever his catchphrase is in that movie.
Oh, the Tee-hoo!
Is that his catchphrase? It might be something else.
No.
Yeehaw, maybe?
He's Maui, but also a cowboy.
He yells, that thing that he yells. That noise Dwayne makes occasionally. Yeah. And he jumps
his
off
climax noise.
Tee-hoo! My only note for this, it just says why.
Why is Dwayne yelling that?
Yeah, this is actually my suicide note, my bad. But I get like these Disney live action movies are like bad for cinema and whatnot, kind of, I guess. I've never really cared. Like I'm like, I don't know, who gives a fuck, I guess. But this one, to me, it just stood out because it just came out so recently.
When did Moana came out?
2016.
2016?
When you make like Alice in Wonderland, whatever, Peter Pan, whatever. Like, enough time has passed, I guess, where it's not like Moana 2, I'm pretty sure literally came out last year.
Yeah.
So what are we
doing?
It just has such energy of like, and I know they were making these movies before that, but like those brain rot YouTube shorts where it's like, what if Family Guy but live action is like an AI Peter Griffin or some shit? Like it's like novelty. Like it's just the coat of the sheen of like, look, new outer layer. Yeah, but it's the same like, shit. It's like she's singing the same song.
Is it going to be the exact same movie? Do you think in terms of just?
I assume so. It looks basically the same. Also, because these Disney live action movies, they're so CGI heavy. It kind of still looks a little bit animated. They have the little guys with the masks running around, whatever. Remember from Moana?
Yeah, and they've got like, and I'm sure the water's doing all sorts of funky.
There's the shot of her as a kid, and the water is above her, and like it looks like, it looks like a live action version of the thing. Like I don't know, I was just.
But also like I think the Moana movie. Like there's so much like the water's done so well in the animated movie, but
exactly it benefits from being animated. Yeah. And like you have the chicken and the whatever the pig, like the
hey
Tihu as it were. But yeah, I don't know. Again, maybe I'm like late to the party on this, and I'm sure you can make this argument with a lot of other stuff. And I also think like stuff like The Lion King is stupid because it's all animals. Like,
I think
at least some of them have
and they
people
sing
in them.
"Can You Feel the Love Tonight" during the day.
They do.
Biggest gripe.
But yeah, I don't know. I just why again? I'm not mad about it. Clearly,
you sound mad.
You
sound angry.
I've had a raving panic attack about it, but
I heard T-hoo. I just went into a spasmodic shock.
Anaphylactic shock brought on by the Tahoo. I don't know. Will you see this? You like Moana?
I like Moana, but like I thought I don't even think I finished Moana 2 because I thought that was so mid.
I watched the first 5 minutes of Moana 2 and turned it off. Again, not because it was bad. It was just like whatever.
I thought it was completely whatever. And I haven't seen many of the last like Disney live action stuff. Again, it's just kind of schlucky, if you will.
Yeah, a lot of slop.
I'd much rather watch like Merv 10 times.
Yeah, obviously the anti-slop Merv. That being said, though, I mean, I kind of liked How to Train Your Dragon. How to Train Your Dragon one, even though like it kind of
seen that.
It kind of has the same exact thing of like recent. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
I'm still surprised you haven't seen it though.
I do want to watch it, but I feel like there's something about the fact that it's dragons and they're flying around. So like, I don't know. I want to see it, but I just haven't gotten around to it.
Yeah. Let's see here. Speaking of Nintendo, well, this would have been better to put earlier. Actually, these notes fucking suck. There were images. There were images of Luigi and Bowser.
Unsurprising.
Drawn by Fidalgard.
Oh, what? I didn't know I put my my stuff on there.
On the Nintendo Today app, there were images put out.
The famous app.
Of Link and Zelda from the upcoming Zelda movie. Do you care at all, or should we just move on real quick?
I have never played any of the Zelda games apart from like Smash Bros, where Link is there.
They're pretty good. They're very good. Apparently, they're regarded as some of the best games ever. They sure do look like those characters. Maybe, I guess. That's our take. It does
look like Link and Zelda. Is Zelda the girl?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I've never really gotten into it.
Great news from us. Speaking of also again things that we don't give a fuck about, maybe. Welcome to the Poorly Planned Podcast.
Okay.
The Toy Story 5 trailer.
There's another Toy Story coming out?
You see this?
No.
Well, it's a teaser or whatever, so it's not much like crazy footage. But the reveal is that whatever kid they ended up with last time gets an iPad.
Whatever kid.
Who fucking knows? Didn't Andy? He gave them away.
Andy gave them away in like the third one.
And then in 4, they befriend a spoon. I think.
What?
They ran out of ideas.
They befriend.
There's like
so a spoon inherited the toys.
No, the spoon doesn't own the toys. The kid that they end up with makes like a spoon toy, and then it's like, what is a toy if it's a spoon? I don't know. I don't remember that fucking movie.
That's a great message for kids.
One for Socrates.
Aristotle said that shit.
But so yeah, in the new one, I guess they're still with that kid and
that spoon.
And she's sick of that spoon. I mean, yeah, low-key iPad way better than a fucking spoon.
Yeah, so the kid now gets an iPad.
And yeah, it's like all the characters like, what's the new thing? And then it's an iPad, and it's like, hello, iPad. And it doesn't say that.
And so is the iPad alive?
Well, no, the iPad just sort of boots up. So I assume it'll be like, and now...
Mr. Potato Head, but on the iPad. Loki goes hard.
The whiteboard in the story session. Yeah, so I guess it'll be like kids don't play with toys anymore, and that's sad. And then they realize that like friendship conquers all, or something.
Or it's going to be like a deeply spoons.
That's also the whiteboard. Spoons ? They're like, how do we resolve? Or it could be like
a deeply like depressing movie about Buzz and Woody not finding their place in the world, replaced by spoons and iPads.
Yeah. I mean, low-key, if you're getting replaced by spoons, you were already obsolete, bro. I'm sorry. Your ass was not cooking if a spoon can take your
If
place.
an actual spoon beat you.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it is, like, maybe it ends with her not realizing that she loves playing with toys and she just, like, plays with the iPad and they die or something. I don't know.
Oh my god. Is there a thing of, you know, if they are kind of forgotten, they become obsolete? Is that a thing?
No, I think you're thinking of the movie Coco, where if you forget the person, they die forever.
I might be thinking of Mama Coco.
You might be, aren't we all? Yeah, anyway, but more to the point, so regardless of if they die in this movie or whatever, do you care about more Toy Story movies? I didn't hate the last one.
I've only ever seen Toy Story 3.
Dang. And that's the worst one, maybe.
I've
I've never given a fuck about Toy Story is low-key like Star Wars, where like I appreciate the cultural impact, and like I like it, but I just didn't watch it. Like whenever I was watching Star Wars, I was watching Indiana Jones. Everyone watching Toy Story,
I was watching The Incredibles.
Monsters Inc. Incredibles kind of guy.
Exactly.
So I really don't care. I don't know, and also just Toy Story 5, just the title, like a fifth Toy Story movie. I want to say over 30 years since the first one. Like someone could have been born when Toy Story 1 came out, and they'd be over 30 when this comes out.
Did it really come out that long ago?
Came out in 1995, I'm pretty sure. Like,
really?
Anyway, do you care? Are you
I've only seen one of them, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
Toy Story, like again, I'm similar to you. I don't have a huge vested interest in the franchise or anything like that, but yeah.
Again, great news today on movies we don't give a fuck about. But there's a slight angle to this that we might give a fuck about. There's a new Star Trek movie apparently being made.
Oh my god.
According to Deadline. I'm pretty sure you've never seen a single Star Trek movie.
I don't think I have.
But it's from Jonathan Goldstein and John Francis Daley, who directed Vacation 2015,
Ooh.
Game Night, and the Dungeons and Dragons movie.
What's going on?
And they wrote Spider-Man Homecoming and have story credits for The Flash, among other things. Now, I just think
Are they trying to save this franchise or something?
I guess.
What's going on?
So I think it's going to be... I think the report was it's a new thing. It's not the Chris Pine thing. It's a new thing.
Okay.
And I just think these guys are interesting because they've directed a bunch of, or like been involved with a bunch of stuff that like a lot of people don't particularly care for, but for some reason worked for me.
Yeah.
Like the Vacation movie was panned. I kind of enjoyed it. The Flash, panned. I enjoyed it.
Game Night, no one knows of.
Yeah, well, Game Night's pretty well liked, and same with Dungeons and Dragons. I felt like that was like the one MCU trying to be like MCU movie that like was actually pretty fun. And Homecoming, like people in hindsight have problems with Homecoming. I also really liked Homecoming. So I don't know. I like these guys. I know one of my good friends, shout out Lucas, huge Star Trek fan.
God.
Of the
huge red flag as well.
Of the original stuff especially, and I think he would despise this because I imagine this will be an MCU-ification of Star Trek, sort of, you know, in a more, which low-key the last ones kind of were. Like,
I mean, again, I haven't seen any,
I only saw the last Chris Pine one. That was a little bit MCU-coded.
That seems like the most generic sci-fi bullshit in the world.
I mean, I liked it was kind of Guardians-esque. But yeah, so I assume, based on their track record, it would be a more comedic take, which again, I think hardcore Star Trek fans would not be happy about.
But it might bring some newcomers to the Star Trek fandom.
Me and you? Slop enjoyers? Merv fans?
Slop enjoyers. I do consider myself that. Merv enthusiast as well. Those go hand in hand.
I think we could...
I'm a level with you. I ain't gonna watch the Star Trek movie.
I know. I could have seen
so
that.
Maybe this is a bad move for the franchise, because...
Maybe. Well, so should they try to appease the hardcore fans instead of you? Because you're not going anyway.
But realistically, who's gonna pick up the Star Trek franchise now? Apart from you, clearly.
Yeah, who's gonna get it?
After watching Merv.
I don't know. I'm sure there's been a franchise where it was like relatively niche. I mean, is Star Trek niche? I don't know. But like then Dungeons and Dragons. I don't give a fuck about Dungeons and Dragons. I enjoyed that movie.
Yeah, but that was also the first movie in that franchise.
I think they've made a movie before.
Have they?
I don't know.
Because it'll be what, like, I want to say maybe the 82nd Star Trek movie?
Perhaps. And there's like a bunch of shows as well. I don't know, man. Who knows? Anyway, let's move on. Who gives a fuck? Love doing this podcast. When we run out of stuff to say, just go, who fucking cares? Two more pieces of news. One trailer that I do give a fuck about, even though it's not attached to any Pixar franchise or whatever.
Oh.
If anything, that is partially
That's why. Yeah.
Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die
another piece of homework I received.
I did send this to you. Said watch this,
And along with the Merv trailer. This looks really fun.
Yeah,
My boy Justin Hammer.
Sam Rockwell.
He looks homeless and it kind of crazy, but also it's a sci-fi future,
It's from the
time
future
traveling kind of
and
thing.
AI or technology takes over or something. You gotta
Yeah.
go back and do a revolution or something like that.
It seems like a cool, like it seems kind of like a twist on like what was it, like the Tomorrow War or something like that, but a bit more comical and yeah.
I don't know why you would reference the Tomorrow War as like a thing people would know about. I was thinking more like Terminator, you go back in time to save the future or something. The Tomorrow War. Negative people have seen Chris Pratt's The Tomorrow War. Did you watch The Tomorrow War?
Of course I've seen the Tomorrow War. I don't know. My girlfriend wanted to watch it. It's low-key
Not a good excuse.
kind of garbo. It's but they do travel around in time.
Okay,
so that
fair
was,
enough.
I realized in hindsight, not the best time travel movie to
No,
choose.
that's a
No, it's
classic
fine.
reference.
It's a classic Tomorrow War reference.
That's a classic Freddy reference to make.
But so, yeah, I'm excited for this. We love Sam Rockwell.
And it's directed by Gore Verbinski, your goat, Pirates 1 through 3, and Rango.
And Rango. My 4 favorite movies.
Yeah, it's a spiritual 4th pirate movie. Also,
Rango's actually a great movie.
I love Rango. Yeah, I like Rango. Also, it's all right. The Lone Ranger, also your favorite movie. I think we talked.
Sorry about that.
Sorry about that.
The Lone Ranger got me so excited. I unplugged the mic.
In a moment of madness, when I mentioned it was like your fucking sleeper code word or something, you activated and ripped the mic out of the fucking computer.
Yeah. So 5 Gore Verbinski. Goat Verbinski?
Goat Verbinski.
Goat Verbinski with Sam Rockwell.
Let's go.
That sounds great. Yeah. And Tomorrow War coded.
Yeah, no, it looks fun. And it's like an original. It might be based on a book. I don't know. It looks original. It's cool.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. Last piece of news. At Deadline's Contenders event, Ryan Coogler says Black Panther 3 is his next movie. He says, quote, either if it was anybody... Wait.
Ryan Coogler had a stroke?
If it was anybody but you, I would say I can neither confirm or deny, but we're working on it hard. Yeah, it's the next movie.
Wait,
so,
who's he talking to here?
someone at the Deadline event. I don't know.
Oh.
Anyway, if... And he didn't say he's writing and directing here. He just said, like, it's the next movie. And that might have been confirmed before. I don't know. I assume... I mean, the vibe I'm getting is that he's writing and directing it. I assume that's the thing.
He's not involved at all. He's like, it's a project that's happening.
Yeah, just thrown out. He's just lying.
Did he do the second one?
He did do the second one, yeah.
Okay.
So, first of all, are you excited for Black Panther 3? And what do you think will... Did you care about Black Panther 2?
I thought Black Panther 2 was pretty good. It was like...
It's weird, though, because when it came out, I was like, oh, that was quite good. And I could not tell you a single fucking thing that happened.
That's exactly what I was like. That was quite heartfelt, and I thought it was well done and stuff like that. And then, like, the next day, it was like I was in Memento.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember a damn thing.
I think the way they handled the Chadwick Boseman death was, like, it was very well done and,
It was done
touching.
Done in a way that also didn't, like, because sometimes... you could expect it to maybe like take away a little bit from the narrative, but I thought it was done very well in a way that worked.
Yeah, it was well done and integrated well and touching and everything. But like the actual movie around it, like they're fighting fucking sea people.
Namor?
And
I did like Namor.
I genuinely don't remember what the fuck he did.
He was like a fish guy who could like fly, maybe?
I guess. And I remember there was one part where M'Baku gets absolutely like fucking slam dunked in the water or something, and I thought that was pretty funny. But yeah, besides that, nothing really. And yeah, so I mean, this will come out presumably after the next Avengers movies, I guess. Because also in trying to remember, I was like, I'm pretty sure his sister became the Black Panther in that one. But then at the end, he had a kid, right? They went to his girlfriend, and she was like, it's T'Challa Jr.
Is it Ashy? Is his name Ashy T'Challa Jr.?
I think no. His name was I looked this up on Wikipedia. His name was something, and then it like translates to T'Challa or something.
Okay.
But yeah, so depending on what happens in the next one, either she's the Black Panther or T'Challa Jr. I assume they introduced his kid to make that as like the next Black Panther,
or like it's like his training arc, if you will.
Yeah, he grows into it or something. I don't know, because we don't know what's happening in these Avengers movies. It seems like there's going to be some kind of timeline fuckery of sorts, like
with Kang coming back.
Yeah, that's the big twist at the end of the last one. We brought him back, boys.
The hugest twist is that it's not actually RDJ.
It's Jonathan.
It's Jonathan Majors this whole time.
What if Doctor Doom was actually just Jonathan Majors, and that was the twist?
And this whole marketing thing has just been Robert Downey going off the rails.
But yeah, so I guess if they reset the timeline or some shit, or I don't know if they introduce a new timeline or they put Secret Wars is about a bunch of fucking different things coming together. I don't fucking know. Anyway, sure, I guess I think Ryan Coogler is a very talented director. I will say he is sort of the poster child for Marvel getting talented directors and then like muzzling them for these movies, because like you'll hear like an MCU is gonna be directed by like Academy Award Best Picture winner Chloe Zhao is doing The Eternals, then The Eternals is just like a normal fucking MCU movie. And like Ryan Coogler, you know, Sinners great, Fruitvale Station, Creed, all that stuff is great, and then like the Black Panther movies are like for MCU probably
has he done both of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Above the pack generally, but like Black Panther 2, I don't go like, man, what a Ryan Coogler movie. It's
exactly.
Like,
or Black Panther 1, I'm also not like, that's...
Yeah, a little more so.
It's definitely better.
But it doesn't have like, you don't...
It doesn't have that Coogler vibe.
You don't get the stylistic... It all feels MCU instead of like, different directors doing
But at the
thing.
same time, God, I would hate being a director having to work at this stage in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, because there's so many things you need to incorporate from this and that and this and like I feel like there's a lack of like creative as you're talking, like lack of creative freedom that comes with that, because there's so many things you have to tie into the movie you're making.
Yeah, maybe that's part of the next Avengers movies. Maybe they taper that down a bit.
You'd hope so.
Because I also think Ryan Coogler, maybe there's something contractual, I don't know, but he's coming off like Sinners, you know, his like this massive success. You'd think he's sort of the world's his oyster to go back to the MCU. I know Black Panther's sort of like his thing, but like you'd think
he just did Sinners, now Black Panther 3, bro.
He'd want to do something different, but who knows? Maybe he has to, maybe he wants to, who fucking knows. Also, there was talk a while ago when he was doing press for Gladiator 2, Denzel was like, I'm trying to get in that movie, or I'm going to be in that movie, or someone's
what if
writing
Denzel is T'Challa Jr.?
That would go super hard. He's playing an 11-year-old though, there's just no explanation.
They don't mention it at all.
He might be showing up or wanting to show up or something. So we'll see. But anyway, Black Panther 3, sure, I guess. I feel like that's the vibe of most of this news.
Yeah.
Sure, I guess.
Or I don't give a fuck, let's move on.
Shut your bitch ass up, Pixar.
Okay, Moana. T-hoo.
Yeah, T-hoo to you, sir.
It's a threat and a promise.
But on the opposite end of the spectrum of things everyone gives a fuck about.
God, yes, sir.
Oh my goodness. Have you seen... Now you three me.
Now you three me.
Now you see me, now you don't. I can't believe that's the actual title.
What is that title?
The third film in the Now You See Me saga?
Cinematic universe?
Odyssey? We have a bit of history with the Now You See Me franchise.
You make it sound like we've been like involved with like lawsuits with them. You know, we have a troubled past with Eisenberg. It's
Now You See Me 2 was the, I believe, third Woody movie.
God.
Where we went to get some food and saw a movie. 9 years ago? Almost 10?
It'll be almost 10, I think, because we did. Yeah. Sheesh, what happened? But, so again, it was kind of like a... What did you say?
Where did the time go?
It was a little bit of a symbolic one, because almost 10 years later, for Tinfinity, we go back, and inexplicably, there's another Now You See Me movie.
Yeah, it's almost like they made it for us, just in time.
Exactly,
for
just like Merv.
Yeah, they listen to the pod, they're like, we'll get something these boys will love.
Merv, it's happening. Yeah, who asked for this?
Besides us?
Yeah, I don't...
Okay, well, overall thoughts, and this breaks from pod tradition. So as we've established, you as the slop enjoyer.
Yes.
But I think I may have enjoyed this more than you.
I think you did.
Which is kind of shocking.
Yeah. Maybe you're becoming a slop enjoyer.
Maybe.
And I'm becoming more of a, guy who watches actual good cinema and doesn't enjoy bullshit in the cinema.
Damn. I don't like this dynamic. Again, with these movies, we have to take into account, and especially a movie like this, obviously the experience was elevated by seeing it with my boy.
Well, yeah.
Where we had a great time watching it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm saying, if I didn't watch this with you, I think I would have had, genuinely a pretty bad time.
Damn. I thought it was, serviceably stupid. stupid and funny. Like
I don't know. Like,
it didn't. I was never like unhappy or annoyed or bored watching it. I guess
I thought it was. Well, I was unhappy with.
I was slopping that up.
You were. I was slopping that up. I don't know. Like, there's just a lot of things that. First of all, I think the magic aspect of it this time not nearly as fun as in the other two movies.
Yeah,
and a lot. Also, just a lot less. I was like, realistically, no magic was like. Okay, spoilers. When they have to.
Should we go full spoilers just from the jump?
Or do we want to wait? I can wait with this gripe till later.
Okay. I mean, who really gives? I think let's go spoilers.
Okay. At one point in the movie, they do get trapped in like a see-through glass box.
Yeah.
And then it starts filling with sand. Yeah. Which, first of all, we pointed out, there's like grills in the top of the thing.
It's open.
It's open. So
it presumably, I mean,
if you just like go up here. Like keep like digging a little bit. You can just
stick that nose in, like the classic...
Your motto.
Well, yeah, I feel like you could definitely peek your nose through the top of there.
Exactly.
And keep breathing.
Do a little. And then they decide to put water into it as well. Just like for no reason.
If we put water in here, the sand will like expand or some shit and break the glass. And then immediately they're like, oh wait, that didn't work.
Wait, there's too much water.
Now I'm drowning.
Now I'm just gonna use my ring, and I guess that puts like the water puts some pressure on. The whole thing was just like, you're a bunch of magicians.
No, I mean...
Use some magic.
This is the funny thing, because throughout the movie, I think there's a couple points where they do, like, Eisenberg, adjust his glasses. He's like, well, actually, this is how we did the trick. But there's a bunch of other stuff, just, in action scenes, whatever, where they do, like, just actual magic. Like, stuff you could not explain away with, like, well, there's a mirror over there. Like, just bullshit.
Well, yeah.
Which these movies have always done, whatever. But then, yeah, they end up in this glass case, and they're all, like, tweaking the fuck out. Like, bro, how do we get out of here? And it's like, you've gotten out of a billion more.
I know. And it's also
tricky situations.
I also just think that was it the horse riders, the horsemen were all just they were kind of washed, like not just from this like lack of magic, but throughout, like all the magic they did was just kind of like
well, there was a lot of this might have just happened once, but I felt like there was a lot of throwing up a tarp and then a different horseman appears underneath it. I don't know.
A lot of tarp throwing.
That might have just been one time with Dave Franco, but it felt like that was like every 5 minutes.
That's still 3 too many.
But yeah, no, the magic, I will say also, and these movies have always kind of been bullshit, but like part of the fun of this is like, like stage magic, I guess, where you do something like the whole cinematic magic tricks is sort of stupid in general in this way, because the whole point of a magic trick is you see it for real and you're like, how'd they do that? But in a movie, it's like when he throws up a tarp and Dave Franco appears behind, and I'm like, well, they did that because it's a movie, because they can just like use effects.
I know Dave can't do that.
Like, I'm sure there's some feature out where they're like, actually, Jesse Eisenberg did this card trick for real. But there's so much bullshit in this movie that I'm like, well, kind of what's the point?
And I also think there's
I mean, that's just like the whole franchise.
Yeah. But also I think they just did the exact same thing for the ending here. They did a thing where the bad guy, thinks they've killed the hero, and then escapes in some vehicle, and then it's
and then they're on a stage.
And then they're on a stage, and it's like, oh my god, what happened? It's the exact same ending as in the second one.
Yeah, and I believe they caught Daniel Radcliffe, maybe?
They did catch Michael Caine and Daniel Radcliffe.
And that movie kind of went super hard, because the only thing I remember about it is at the end, this reveal, I'm pretty sure the villains think they're like in a plane.
Yeah.
And they look out the window and like
Woody Harrelson's
face just creeps over there.
See, that's great.
That goes hard.
And I really enjoyed that. Like, I don't think the second one is as good as the first Now You See Me, but they're close, I think.
I would make an argument all three are of equal quality.
I genuinely think that the first two are pretty close, and then this one falls off completely.
Okay.
I think they're 3.5, teetering on 4.
Wow.
Probably more 3.5 though.
Okay, all right.
And this one definitely is like a 2. But yeah, it's just the exact same thing, but less believable as well, because the whole thing of like her, like, when she's in the car, the antagonist, and then she drives up into a van. I'm like, how do you not notice that you're driving up into a van? Yeah. What's going on?
I mean, it's all predicated on bullshit, and like she takes a gun from a guard, and the guard was this annoying fucking dweeb who we'll talk about. But
we'll get into, yeah.
I think I also have questions. And again, all of this stuff, this is just a me thing, I guess, didn't really deteriorate my enjoyment, because I was like, these movies are stupid anyway. But like, I don't understand what they're like place in society is. Because so they're like Robin Hood types, where they rob the rich and give to the poor.
Yeah.
But they do it with magic, which, by the way, like, I feel like there's better ways.
It's a bit dweeby.
But then, like, at the end, they do this big show where they've, captured Rosamund Pike, and she's exposed for whatever, and then they take all her money, and then, like, everyone applauds. But I'm like, aren't the police, like, regardless of if you're doing this for the right reasons, or Rosamund Pike is bad, or you're, like, technically in the right, whatever, like, aren't you still arrested? Shouldn't the cops and, like, every world government be after you for numerous... Even if you're Robin Hooding, like, you're still stealing. Like, it's just, like, at the end, everyone's like, yeah, the horsemen, woo, and it's like... Didn't you guys steal a car or whatever? Like, again, all in the service of...
Didn't you guys jaywalk earlier?
Like, in the service of the greater good or whatever. But I just, I don't understand what... Like, they do shows. Like, there's advertisements for a show in fucking Brooklyn or whatever at the start. And it's
why just send the popo?
Aren't they criminals? Like,
yeah.
But then, I guess it wasn't them with the show. It was Dweeby McDickface.
Dude.
Sorry, that's way too much.
Dweeby McDickface.
I just hate his character.
Dude... Okay,
this guy. Let me look up.
Yeah, get your notes up. I think just in general, both the horsemen and the horses, the three new dudes.
The horses.
I thought all of them were just kind of talentless shitholes throughout.
Wow.
I don't know. It was just like none of them really had any. Like Woody Harrelson's whole thing is that he's a hypnotist, and that was still kind of cool. But everyone else just kind of like. There was that one girl who was, I guess, good at parkour and pickpocketing.
Yeah, and then she was fast.
And then that's her magic trick. Exactly. And then there was the reveal of the Dungeons and Dragons boy who was I honestly enjoyed him. But then what would you call him? Dweeby McDickface? What was his actual what was he doing?
Well, he was the new Eisenberg,
but he did nothing. Like he didn't plan any of the stuff because that was Dungeons and Dragons boy.
Yeah.
And then whenever it came to doing anything, really, it just wasn't that impressive. He was just like...
He did an impression of Dave Franco, maybe?
I guess his whole magic thing is impressions.
I mean, the actor is Dominic Sessa, who was in...
I bet you would love him for James Bond.
He was in The Holdovers, which he was very good in, which is a great movie. But in this... either performance, writing, directing, whatever happened here, one of the most unlikable, and just shut the fuck up type of characters
unlikable
I've ever
and
seen.
Also just useless.
Uses no aura. And compared to the Eisenberg aura, there's a moment where Eisenberg, he's doing his Eisenberg...
I thought Eisenberg was kind of auraless in this one as well.
I'm sorry, they're all magicians. They all are auraless, except for Woody.
You're about to... except for Woody.
But... there's Eisenberg, at least he's a little fun with it. He's like, diamonds are forever, and he produces a diamond. This fucking dweeb, bro. There's a part, I just remember, this crystallized it perfectly. I think I whispered some insult about him to you as this happened.
That happened a lot throughout the movie. I believe at one point you just led into my ear and said, "Shut the fuck up, bro."
It might have been this moment where, at the end, he steals a car in Abu Dhabi and drives it around, and then the police catch him, and he gets out and he's like, what, was my brake light out? And
I was like, dude,
literally,
not a bar.
Yeah, bro thought he cooked with that one. Get the fuck out.
But also, bro got caught, and he was like, oh, damn. I was like, what the fuck did you expect to happen?
Yeah. No, and he's just whining throughout, just like, and him and Eisenberg are having a who can be the more annoying shitbag off.
It's a tie.
But at least Eisenberg is I guess because you know him from the other movies, kind of fun in a way.
I guess, but I thought Eisenberg was so much more annoying in this one than he was in the other two.
Yeah, I have I just realized a terrible anecdote to tell.
Oh,
which paints me in an unflattering light. Related to the Eisenberg.
Well, please.
And his lack of aura.
And him being an absolute dweebster.
Yeah. I was on a date. I've been on a couple dates with this lovely woman.
Yes.
And I mentioned I was going to see Now You See Me, and she said, "Oh, I love the first Now You See Me." Red flag. No.
So I immediately broke up with him.
And she said something about how much she loves Jesse Eisenberg, how he's one of her favorite actors. And I was like, oh, is there a celebrity crush here? Is your type
shitty dweeb?
Yeah, weird neurotic quirky guys? And she was like, yeah, maybe, I guess. And I was like, wait a minute.
Wait a goddamn minute.
It's like
we're on a date.
Hold up. So I was like, wait a minute. Am I Eisenberg maxing in my real life? Is this who people see me as?
You know what?
I hate to say I kind of see it, though.
If you were ever to be compared...
If I was a magician.
You've been compared to a lot of people throughout the years.
In like a complimentary way.
In a complimentary way. But seeing this and then hearing you be Ansel, I see Eisenberg more. I'm sorry to say.
I've had the Ansel Elgort comparisons.
Well, there was some other ridiculous comparison at one point. Who was it? Who were you compared to? Was it John Hamm?
Well, there was one girl who compared me, and I swear to God this happened, and it was unironic, to Chadwick Boseman. I swear, I swear to God that happened.
What the hell is even
Which
that?
I thought was the funniest thing. She's like, no, like really, I kind of see it. And I was like,
how the fuck do you see it?
Was
this woman like blind?
She might have been, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I don't think I look like Eisenberg, but I might have the mannerisms a little bit. I really hate to say it.
I think, again, you don't look like Eisenberg, but if there ever was to be a slightly far-fetched comparison, it's not the worst.
You know what? I've called you like Ron Weasley for years.
Yeah,
so I feel like
it's my time to get back at you.
I had this coming. But yeah, look, point being, based on the other movie I've seen him in, Dominic Sessa, I think he's good in that. And I like Jesse Eisenberg. I love The Real Pain, whatever. Just these characters are not, they're supposed to be like cool and snarky, and they're just so fucking annoying.
They're so annoying.
Mainly Dominic Sessa's character. Eisenberg I kind of fuck with.
Also, yeah, Eisenberg, it's me. Also, I think the movie was just a bit too crowded. Because it was, 5 horsemen, 3 horses, and then just...
the horses. But also, they can't be like 7 horsemen. The whole point of the horsemen is for the 4 horsemen.
Exactly. But then there's the 5th horseman, plus 3 horses.
Yeah.
And then, also, can we just talk about Morgan?
Well, yeah, there's the... I mean, I have some notes here, and one of them just says Freeman death.
Freeman death. Well... Freeman death.
I mean, beyond the death, what's he doing in this movie?
So, this whole thing was orchestrated by, I want to say, Ruffalo?
No idea.
Because there's the whole Ruffalo, you know...
The Ruffalo
the
hologram.
Ruffalo reveal. What did you say?
The Ruffalo hologram?
Oh, there's the Ruffalo hotline. I was like...
Something no one should call? Or is that just something he exclusively calls? It's a
like
Ruffalo impersonator on the other end?
It's like the Renner app.
The Ruffalo hotline. God.
It's very popular. But, so, I believe Ruffalo, you know, fucking... the very end of the movie, he's like, the goal was to bring back the horseman. I was like, okay, maybe, Ruffalo, sure. You also brought back Freeman for no reason and killed him.
Yeah, like, it's Ruffalo's fault at the end of the day.
I think so, because Freeman is there inexplicably. But why? Because he doesn't know anything that's going on. How did he get there? Doesn't do shit. And then gets shot and fucking dies.
Well, first of all, yeah, when he showed up, you just, like, after like 5 minutes of him kind of just, like, waffling, you just leaned in and went... why is he here?
I was like, because the whole thing was that, you know, I don't even remember when these reveals happened, but like, he's like incarcerated in the first one. He's like, oh, fuck, the horseman got me. Then in the second one, it's revealed that he was actually the head of the horseman. And then now he shows up and has no clue what the fuck the eye or the horseman are doing and just gets shot.
Yeah, I mean, I'll put my hands up and say I was not paying very close attention, so I cannot speak to if Morgan Freeman did have a point in this movie.
I am the same as well.
I do think it was hilariously oralist that bro did a magic disappearing act and still got shot.
Bro did a magic disappearing act behind a mirror,
but still has a bullet wound. Yeah, it's like, why'd you do the act then? If you can't, like, how did you disappear but still get shot? I don't get how that like magically plays out.
That's what I mean. Complete washed magicians.
I can go through my notes here real quick.
Yes,
I can just rattle them off. Okay, now we have to talk about this. Lamest scene in film history.
Oh, yes.
The one bit where they all do magic. There's like they go to this magic mansion or whatever the fuck. And there's
where Freeman was.
Where Freeman lives, I think IRL maybe. And I think it's like a one take, like a one shot, where they go around the room and like, Dweeb 1 goes like, look at this card, I can turn this card, and then...
It's all about the illusion, and they're like, oh, illusion's all good, but you have speed.
Yeah, no, They all try to one up each other, and
Dude, it is so lame.
each one is lamer than the last. And I'm like, I know we've like, I know mostly ironically we throw around the term aura. I don't think I've ever seen a more auraless scene.
Dude, it was just so
like 8 magicians.
That was like
fake movie magicians being like, oh, you think that trick's impressive? What about this trick? And
what about this one? Check your butthole. It was just
Ruffalo's in there.
That's how Freeman died. Ruptured anus from
Via Ruffalo.
Via the Ruffalo hotline. That's what he calls shooting out of the freaking prostate. My
bad. Yeah, no,
it's such a terrible scene.
It was very funny though.
I bet we were loving it. We were just sitting there like, what the hell? But I bet they filmed that like, oh, this is great.
They thought they cooked it.
This is gonna go down just like the Sinners like one take on it. Yeah. This is akin to that, but just magic. It's like, oh no.
There's some very subtle Abu Dhabi plugs in there. I mean, the end of the movie takes place in Abu Dhabi, but there's just one moment, like, I don't remember the exact quote, but they're walking, and just one of them just goes like, Abu Dhabi, the best country.
Yeah.
And just like next scene, like there was no, you think it's like a setup for someone to say something witty or interesting.
Yeah,
it's just
Abu
like,
Dhabi, what a fantastic vacation spot.
And then just like next scene, it's like, right.
You did just lean to me as well and said, subtle.
Let's see. Rosamund Pike, terrible accent. One of the worst accents I've heard in a long time.
Rosamund Pike, who's
the villain? South African. Because it was one of those where I thought like, okay, well, this is the worst accent I've ever heard, and I was like, wait a minute, is she South African? Because I feel like that happens sometimes where I'm like, this is a terrible accent, and turns out that's the real accent. She's British, so she was doing an accent, and it was the worst thing I've ever heard.
Was she supposed to be South African?
Yeah, right?
I thought she was supposed to be Dutch, but I mean, there's a lot of like Dutch stuff.
I don't know. She was doing some kind of accent that was like, that is not how you normally talk.
That ain't it.
Get out of here.
It was very strange.
Lore and cameos. There's the one from Now You See Me 2. What's her name? I like that actress. I can't remember her name.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look it up.
She was also kind of.
I thought she was one of the more fun additions.
No, she was one of the more
kind of funny moments. Lizzie Kaplan, that's who it is.
Lizzie Kaplan.
I
enjoy her. I think she's a good actress, and I enjoy her in most of the things that she's in, and she was fine in this. But she is also a bit kind of like, oh my god, you didn't invite me. It's like, no one remembered you.
Also, it is a lot of like, I feel like I say MCU-ish humor as like such an insult these days, but like, you get what I mean. It is a lot of that, like, he's right behind me humor. Mm-hmm. There's also the Ruffalo hologram.
Yeah.
Which I'm going to assume is because Ruffalo either couldn't or didn't want to be on set.
It was...
Because they do, like, a reveal where it's like, who's coming out the elevator or some shit, and it's like a package with Ruffalo hologram. And like,
what's in the box?
I think it would be more impactful if it was Ruffalo. So I assume it wasn't like a...
It was kind of like in Thor, Love and Thunder, that little kid on the hologram. It was very that vibe.
You could just... Yeah, I assume there was some reason. But...
I assume Ruffalo has some reason. But also, like...
But was he in jail in this movie or something?
I don't
Didn't they at the start, they were like, we did a mission and Ruffalo got put in jail. Or were they talking about Ruffalo there?
I think, maybe.
Because I don't remember what his character's called.
I think he is called Dylan. But... just Dylan. I don't know if they said he was killed or if he was in jail.
No, they said something like, why'd you break up? And they're like, well,
freaking Ruffalo got captured.
They're like, yeah, Ruffalo's rotting in a Russian prison or something, but then I guess he's a hologram and he's not.
But also, I don't really get why they, like, it just seems like kind of like a weird reason to be breaking up, doesn't it?
Yeah, who cares?
Like,
it's Ruffalo.
It's Ruffalo, like, get over it. But also, but I don't know, they're just like, it felt so, like, forced that they're like, I'm not working with this guy, although I'll save his ass this one last time. Like,
yeah, come on, bro.
Guys, come on. And I've got a note here. They nerfed Woody.
I mean, honestly, a necessity in every aspect of life. The man's too powerful.
But, like, I don't know. Like, he was just kind of a bumbling fool here as well, which we loved.
We did enjoy. Has he not always been the bumbling fool?
I don't know. I thought he was more competent than he was in this movie.
Also, is his power hypnotizing people? Because when he shows up, he's, like, hypnotized guards to do, like, a quartet or some shit. Again, you can't really do that in real life, can you? Let's see. Title drop. There's one part where someone says, now you see me. That was pretty funny.
Yeah.
They didn't say, now you see me, now you don't, though, which is a missed opportunity.
Because I thought that was... If you're going to do the title...
you might as well go all the way.
They never said, now you three me. What's up with that? Because it even worked in that scene, because he was like, now you see me. It didn't
Now you
work.
three me.
but then, yeah, like, because then he, like, disappeared.
Yeah.
I was like, just say it there, dude.
Did he disappear?
Maybe.
Wasn't he holding some fucking, like, a magic apple or some bullshit? I don't know. Anyway.
We didn't watch this movie.
I was not paying attention to this fucking movie. He definitely was not holding a magic apple.
Yeah, what magic
I
apple?
don't know.
could that
I feel
be?
like he was holding an item and then... Or maybe he had, like, a remote or something and he...
Now you see me. Now it's in your booty.
Ruffalo smiles. Time
He
to shine.
knows it's hotline time.
Last note I have here, and it's just sort of my general thoughts on it. Look, obviously, like, not a good movie, really. It had a very 2010s type movie feel, and I kind of enjoyed that. I thought it was, like, sort of kind of fun. I know we mutually enjoyed the experience.
Yes,
And
the
yeah,
experience was great.
I would not watch it alone. Like, if I watched it, I would not watch it again or by myself. But I thought it was a little bit fun. I thought it was about as good as the last one. I think the first one is, like, kind of fun, more of, like, a real movie, and 2 and 3 are just, yeah, kind of like schlock.
I really
magic.
thought that the 2 and 3 was quite. There's quite a big, like, downgrade in there, like going from 2 to 3.
Because the 2 had Michael Caine?
2 had Michael Caine, which
true.
and Radcliffe. But yeah, I think just in general, story wise, this one got too crowded. Although Dungeons and Dragons boy,
Yeah.
the reveal.
Yes, it's revealed he was something at the end. I think
he was like the brother of the villain at the end.
I think I just wrote here, twist at the end no one cares about. I mean, to be fair, I like him. I like him in everything I see him in.
Yeah.
I think he's talented. He was also in a movie called I Saw the TV Glow, which was like a real
movie.
a real movie, and it was really good. So I like his... I think he's funny, and I like him as an actor.
And I liked him in this movie as well.
Yeah.
He was definitely my favorite of the 3 new guys.
Yeah, I liked the woman, the new horseman.
She was just so whatever.
I mean, again, her power was like, I'm fast or whatever.
Yeah, my
which
power
not
is that
really-
I'm better than Franco at opening doors.
yeah, which most people are, I think.
Exactly, that's
Franco,
not a flex.
also, yeah, Franco approached like a magic door and he sort of like tapped it a bit and he's like, this one's tough. I'm like, Franco, again, like the box at the end, you guys can't be like omniscient magic gods and then when you need to be shown up by the new horseman, you can't be like, this door is really tough.
Exactly. But then also the callback to the door at the end with the Ruffalo box. Where
Ruffalo box. Ruffalo sends a silicon outline of that
It's like
Ruffalo starfish. Sorry.
it's like the Tom Cruise cake, but the Ruffalo starfish. What is it?
Trademarked.
It's my butt. Trademarked.
The Ruffalo hologram emerged from this mold of his butthole.
Or maybe
He
it's
crawls
like
out of it.
It's like oh my god. Yeah. So are we saying that in the Ruffalo box?
Yeah.
You open it, and within there's the Ruffalo starfish, from which the Ruffalo hologram emerges.
Yes.
Talking about the Ruffalo hotline.
I think that's $1 billion idea, to be honest.
It's like one of those like Russian babushka dolls.
But each Ruffalo's cheeks?
But each layer is just more rectal anatomy of Ruffalo.
I think we're done with this bit. Rectal anatomy. God. Anyway. Well, closing thoughts. Now you 3 me.
Yeah.
You know, kind of bad movie. I had fun with it.
I think it's the worst of the 3, but I also had fun with it. Again, if you weren't there, if we're just talking pure movie, kind of dookie.
Kind of buns.
Kind of Ruffalo buns.
The Buffalo box. Well, with all that said, it's now time for
The Tom Cnews.
Now, often on the Tom Cnews, we have some bullshit to talk about.
And that is, again, the case.
But today we have a celebratory, real Tom Cruise moment.
Who'd have thunk it ever happened?
Tom Cruise was awarded an honorary Academy Award. Now, first of all, bro couldn't just win it like a normal.
Yeah, first of all, pity prize.
So he has gotten, I believe it's 4 Academy Award nominations before.
Okay.
Both for acting, and I think one of them was for
Producing?
producing credit on Top Gun Maverick. But Yeah, I don't know much about this, to be honest. I probably should know more, but I guess, yeah, they give out these honorary Academy Awards.
People who just have had like a big impact on cinema and stuff like that.
Like it hasn't come up in the actual awards, but like, you should be an Oscar haver.
Honestly,
fair.
I fuck with it.
Yeah.
I think it's if it was going to be given to a person, I think Tom Cruise is a very, very fair choice.
Yeah, no, I mean, we jest of pity prize, whatever. But yeah, I mean, Tom Cruise not having an Oscar, he just seems like the kind of guy who should have... You think about who has an Oscar.
Yeah, I mean, in fairness, I don't...
Will Smith.
Okay, true. When I think Cruise, I don't think like that's an Oscar-worthy actor, maybe, but I think just in terms of contribution to cinema in total.
Yeah, well, it's one of those where, like, it's hard to nail down, like, the performance. Like,
exactly.
Maybe Magnolia.
He's one big performance.
I mean, yeah, the aura of Cruise and, what he contributes to film. And I did not watch the full speech. I caught the tail end of it. In that bit, and I assume for the rest of it, he talks about how much he loves movies, and thank you, everyone.
Also, so has he already gotten it, or is he getting it?
Yeah, no, he got it.
He got it already?
They gave it to him.
That seems like a strange thing. Why not wait till to the actual Oscars?
It's
3 months.
Separate. I think it's called the Governor Awards. It's like a separate thing.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I saw a bit where he was like, everyone who's kind of a classic ominous Cruise moment. Where he was like, everyone who's worked with me, stand up.
And he shot them. I did this alone.
Yeah, he chewed them all out on that like COVID set style.
Yeah,
get the fuck out of
here! This is my pity Oscar.
But no, he gave like a heartfelt thing, and he loves movies and whatnot. And
cool. I need to watch that. That sounds actually super wholesome.
He wants to inspire the next generation and such. Yeah, it was good stuff. So,
nice.
Cruise, congratulations. You love to see it.
Exactly. From the boys at the Poorly Planned.
We know this is what you've been waiting for. The Oscar's a pretty cool thing, but I know this is what you want.
Here's our kudos.
Yeah. There's also a couple of bonus Cnewses that come with this.
Ooh.
Because he was at the governor's whatever the fuck. There was a video of him talking to Sydney Sweeney. Oh. That was in a headline.
Okay.
It sure looked like two people talking to each other. I couldn't really make much out. Not gonna lie, Cruise, I know we've said this before. I like Cruise. Odd guy, perhaps.
Perchance.
Sometimes when he talks, like, there's something a little unsettling about it. I'm not saying the Sydney Sweeney video specifically, you can't really hear what they're saying, but even in his speech, like, there's something a little off about him. I don't know. Like, I'm
not saying that these two fiends were concocting a master plan.
This is just a general thing. It's not about the Sydney Sweeney thing. Just generally, I just feel like Cruise.
I just feel like he could go like generally like feral at any moment.
Yeah, there's something a little bit off. But anyway, yeah, he talked to Sydney Sweeney presumably about like movies or whatever. I guess I don't fucking know. But there was also now this is worth talking about though.
Okay,
a Cruise dance video.
No,
has hit the internet.
And
dare I say, it will live up to your expectations.
Oh my goodness.
So, Cruise, there were a number of other people who got awards. Or are getting awards. I'm not sure if they've gotten them yet. I don't know how this fucking thing works.
Everyone there got a pity Oscar?
But Debbie Allen, who is like I don't really know, an actor, dancer, dance choreographer, something.
Okay.
She also got one. So anyway, all to say, there's some dancing thing. There was some either party before or after this where Cruise was caught on camera.
Just getting jiggy with it?
Getting hella jiggy with it. Let me see if I can pull this up.
God, I'm both nervous but excited.
With, I believe, Debbie Allen and or other people there.
Is that like a tradition for the two Governor Prize winners?
I don't think so. I think this is just Cruise partying it up. I don't know who's involved here, but I sure know Cruise is.
Okay.
And just take a look at, man, as two white men, can I say, the whitest dance moves that have ever existed. Look at my boy go.
By the way, yo, why is he just like free flying here? Oh my god.
Ooh, hitting that shit. Oh,
dude, bro, he's balling. Okay, he's brought in another dude.
He's brought in a homie. Oh, he's doing the crowd, the little.
Oh my god.
The sports team roundup.
Oh, the shoulder's kind of loose.
Oh, the shoulder's kind of loose.
He's doing a help?
He's kind of clapping a bit. I'm not gonna lie, this is me in the club.
This is giving heavy BHL in the club.
No idea.
Yo, a little selfie?
Oh, no idea.
But he's still bopping on that shit?
Bro, I mean, because I love that he clearly does not know what to do with his hands. This is
fantastic.
Fantastic. Again, I will say, extremely relatable. I was like, it's good to see Cruise like me, doesn't know what to do with the club. He's got
He's vibing with it,
He's
but he's
vibing.
vibing in a way where it's clear that this is maybe the third time he's ever danced.
The third time he's ever moved outside of his own
The
home.
third time he's ever met someone else. It's
Because he's danced in movies, and he's kind of got some rhythm.
Yeah.
I guess he can't pull out the Les Grossman in public, but
because that was rhythm.
that was rhythm.
But he did that with such like intent. Mm-hmm. So maybe he's been told to calm that shit down.
No, here he was just kind of getting down with it.
Yeah.
And I respect that. Looked fun.
Do you think he seemed a little inebriated? I feel like his inhibitions were a bit loose there. He was pulling people in. It's just not what I would expect from Cruise.
I don't know. I think Cruise, again, he's got this like this weird, off-putting yet charismatic aura where like I feel like on one time he can be like, he could look you dead in the eyes and be like dead focused, and then also he's got this like big smile. He could like burst into laughter and do a dance or something.
He's so unpredictable. I just feel like at any point he could say like the sweetest, most heartwarming thing to you, or literally like titty twist you. I don't know.
I could say maybe like eat your face or something. I don't know. To your point though, I mean I don't know. I don't know if I wouldn't look at that and say I think he's drunk or whatever. I think that's just Cruise just living it up. Also, he strikes me as the kind of guy who doesn't drink. I don't know.
I don't
know.
That.
I'm sure we've talked about that before. I looked it up.
Yeah, maybe yeah.
He seems like he's high off life.
Or shrooms.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like he drinks. He seems like he does like hardcore psychedelics. No. He just has a natural like insane energy for life, I guess. A little bit off-putting / slightly crazy seeming. But also cool guy, but also congrats Cruise, who knows.
Huge Oscar win.
Big Oscar win. What a great movie you made for it.
Yeah, congrats on that role you got that for, Cruise.
Bozo. Sorry, no, congrats Cruise. Looked like a fun time. One day, maybe we'll dance with Cruise.
God, I hope not.
Yeah, that'd be scary.
That'd be terrifying.
So that was the pod for this week. Hope you enjoyed. What did you think of if you saw Now You Three Me? And the various news things we talked about? You can leave a comment down below to let us know your thoughts on everything.
And on Cruise winning an Oscar.
On Cruise
deserved? Washed. What's the verdict?
I'm gonna say deserved.
Me too. Me too.
For that dance mostly.
Well, yeah, that's
He
what
busted that
for.
shit down. They're like, he wasn't even on the list. They're like,
I assume he danced before winning the Oscar. They saw that, they're like, this brother's gotta have an Oscar.
Yeah, let us know down below. You can also like the podcast on YouTube, subscribe. We're also on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, where you can leave a 5-star rating, a nice review, and follow, I guess, maybe.
If you want.
Who knows? You can find me on YouTube, BHL Hudson, Instagram, BHL_Hudson, Letterboxd, Real BHL Hudson. You can email the pod at bhlhudsonvids@gmail.com.
You can find me on YouTube at FTK Space Gaming, Instagram at Fidalgard, and on Letterboxd at FTK_Thwilms.
Thank you for listening, and we will see you next time.
Ruffalo Box.
Yeah.